Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
How do we ask Guruji to tear up our badawa of the bad karam we do in this lifetime? And then they've already given some answers, but with the answers they've got a question mark, so asking like, could this be the way? And then so they've asked, repent, is that one of the ways? Seva, Simran. And then I've got another question that goes alongside that. Somebody's saying that, does Babaji forgive those who make mistakes even if we still make them? Okay, so I think these two these two questions kind of work together. Right, so just looking at like, how does Guru Sahib Ji forgive us? And if we try and understand this from the perspective of Gurbani to start with, so throughout all the answers that we will give, we will try our best to use the support of Gurbani, because this is obviously a Sikh retreat, so we shouldn't be really giving you our own opinion of what my intellect thinks that should be the answer to these. So we're going to be giving you a Gurmat perspective from Gurbani Urayatname. So what does Guru Sahib Ji say about forgiveness? If we look at when Guru Sahib Ji is talking about Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and in one Pangati about Guru Arjan Dev Ji, it said that Kal Jug Jahaj Arjan Guru Sagal Srest Lag Betar Ho. And where it's talking about that, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach Ji is the boat for us to get across. And how does this boat work? And this is that Kal Jug Jahaj Arjan Guru Sagal Srest. And this boat is open for the whole world. So if we look at now in today's world, whether it be a ship, whether it be an aeroplane, and somebody's going to travel, there's always restrictions on there. But on this boat, to get across this world ocean that is full of attachments, for us to be saved, within this boat, there's not those type of restrictions that we will see in a regular form of transportation today. So today, everyone knows here, like, obviously if you're going to be traveling by flight, there's a restriction to how much weight you can take with you. And everyone gets into a bit of a panga when they're coming back from India, because there's normally a few too many suits and stuff, to come back, and then there's a panic, Jada ho gaya bet. And then it's always the issue of, chal utthe ja paise dene pauge and all that kind of stuff. But so even then, you can go over so much, you could probably pay them so much, but still they're going to cap it off at some point, and then they're going to go, that's it, no more. So there's a restriction of how much weight you can take on that plane as well. And then there's a restriction to how many people can get onto that plane as well. But if you look at what Guru Arjan Dev Ji has created, they're saying that Kal Jug Jahaj Arjan Guru Sagal Srest Lag Betar Ho, that the whole world can get onto this boat of Guru Arjan Dev Ji and get across this world. So how does that work with this whole sin thing? Number one, it doesn't matter what form and what extent of sin we come with to Guru Sahib Ji. Guru Sahib Ji is not ever going to say to us that you've come with too much luggage, you've come with too much baggage, too much weight, sorry, no space for you. There's always going to be space for us to attach ourselves to Guru Sahib Ji and to be saved and to get across. So Guru Sahib's not going to say, you know what, you've done too many, you've made too many mistakes in this lifetime or in your last lifetimes, sorry, no space for you. Or Guru Arjan Dev Ji is never going to say to us, when I say Guru Arjan Dev Ji, I'm referring to Guru Sahib. So Guru Sahib is never going to say to us that one particular sin was too big for you to be saved, and I'm not letting you on, I'm not going to save you, I'm not going to forgive you. So they're saying this is open to everyone. In Gurbani, I think it was today or yesterday, in one of the Hukamname, it came up, the word Kilvik came up. And the word Kilvik is basically, according to the Veds, it's 4 types of paps, sins, that are done that cannot be forgiven accordingly to the Veds. And those 4 paps, I can probably remember a couple from the top of my head. That's je Brahman di hatya kiti kisane, that's if somebody's actually killed a Brahmin, if somebody's slept with a Brahmin's wife, and I can't remember the other 2. So, oh, go hatya, there you go. So if somebody's killed a cow, can you remember the fourth one? No, there you go. 3 is pretty good. So there's 4 paps, according to the Vedas, that cannot be forgiven. Forgiven in which way though? You can't do any act. There's no pun you can do. There's no deed you can do to override. You have to go through your karam. So whatever the reaction is from that, you have to go. It can't be taken away. But Guru Sahib Ji said that jis simrat sab kilvik nase pitri hoye udaro. By in remembrance of that Akal Purkh, jis simrat sab kilvik nase. Doesn't matter how many kilvik pap you've done as well. Those that the Vedas say that cannot be forgiven. But Guru Sahib Ji says yes, they can. So first of all, the first thing to understand, it doesn't matter to what extent somebody's done something, and it doesn't matter how much somebody has done something of, there's still space to be saved, Guru Sahib Ji is saying. And then how do we be saved? This now works with the question alongside, saying like, if we continue to make that mistake, Guru Sahib Ji says, Jaisa balak pae subai lak aparad kamave. Just said, just like an innocent child is committing millions of sins and faults and messing things up all the time. And we are like those innocent children at times, meaning we live in ignorance. We might be blind, or we might know that what we're doing isn't right, but we have no power over what we're doing because we're just so lost in the worldly way, or we're just not in control of our senses or of our Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar in any form of way. So it's almost like we've become helpless. So how does it work? So Guru Sahib Ji recognizes somebody might be in that state. Then this says that, but what does Guru Sahib Ji do? This says, Upadesh Guru chidke bahu panti, bahud pita gal lave. And then what Guru Sahib is saying, that once the Guru gives you then a teaching, and then Upadesh Guru, chidke bahu panti, you might even get scolded, you might even get shouted at for doing what you've been doing. But bahud pita gal lave, the Guru will still embrace you and say, I'll take you in. And this is what they'll do is, Pichale Ogan Bakshale, I'll forgive what you've done in the past. Pichale Ogan Bakshale. This is, but there's a condition now. So the condition is, Prabh Age Marg Pave. But now you've got a vision and you're going to make an effort in not doing that again now. So it doesn't mean that you make a game out of it. So this whole sense of forgiveness, it's not that you're forgiven by doing a particular seva, it's not that you're forgiven because you do a particular act, it's because you've surrendered and you say to the Guru, I fall at your feet and I've lost and I need you now. And the Guru says, I'll take you in, but now I want you at least to have the intention that you're going to make an effort to walk on that straight path now. I'm going to help you, the Guru will say. And the help comes from collective sadh sangat, having that support from each other. And that's why we say, and I say this wherever I go, and I'll always say in my talks, that we should always be consciously asking Guru Sahib Ji for the support, that say pyare mel jina milya tera naam chit aave, that we get the support from the sadh sangat collectively that are going to help us not to keep falling. So it's about our intention. If we with a pure heart fall and actually have no intention to do that, and we truly want help to break away from the sins that we're doing, and we've got that clear vision that I don't want to do that anymore, and we make relevant effort and go according to the Guru's teaching, then yes, there's that element of forgiveness, and that forgiveness comes from surrendering and from begging the Guru for showing us the path forward. And then Prabh Age Marg Pave, and then Guru Sahib Ji will show us the path forward. It doesn't mean that if you make that mistake again, that there's no chance for you and you won't be forgiven again. So you come to the Gurdwara, for example, on a Sunday, and you say to Guru Sahib Ji, you know what, I've been terrible to my wife, I've been swearing at her like anything, been bullying her, been horrible to her, but you know what, I want you to forgive me. And you think, because all right, this is how it works, because he forgives me for everything, but in the back of your mind, you've got no intention of changing because you're just there to come and clean your slate. And then you go back home, no intention to change. Gala, everything again the whole week. Come back next Sunday and say, you know what I'm here for? Just want that clean for myself. It doesn't quite work like that. So I'm sure everybody gets the gist.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.